Good Wednesday evening, everyone. It is March 29th. Boy, this year is already flying by. We're going to be looking into April already, and severe weather looks to continue uh, starting tomorrow in through a bigger threat is coming on Friday, and then more severe weather possible next week. Now, please click that thumbs up, that like button on YouTube. Please subscribe. It is free. And then click the all on notifications. You'll be notified every time we go live on YouTube, or live and post content on YouTube. Okay? All right, I'm having a big giveaway starting this Friday, going all the way through every Friday between now and through the month of April in the Supporter Hub. If you are a supporter, or your supporter on Facebook and YouTube, you're going to be getting in on this giveaway. This is the must-have for severe weather. Okay, this is basically the gold standard of no weather radios. This is a no weather radio by Midland. You can program up to 60 kinds of weather hazards and emergencies in this, and if you can program just for your county, you can program it for just to go off during tornado warnings, severe warnings, tornado watches, etc. But this is basically like having a tornado or a tornado siren in your house. It will emit a 90 decibel tone when a warning that you programmed in here for it to go off on. It will notify you. It'll wake you up. This has battery backup too. If your power goes out and you're asleep at night, you won't know. And then let's say a tornado warning comes out and you're out of power already. This thing has a battery backup and you will get the warning still, and it will wake you up and it'll give you the seconds and minutes you need to take action to get away from these deadly tornadoes that have already happened this year. We've already seen the enormous destruction that happened down Mississippi last week. Thoughts and prayers go to all of them. So this is a must-have for your home. Okay, this, like I said, this is a tornado. It's basically like a tornado siren in your house. It's that loud and it will wake you up so you can take action. Okay, but I'm giving these away on the Supporter Hub, and if you're not a supporter, it's $4.99 a month on Facebook. YouTube, there's different kinds of there's different levels you can support the work we do for you. Click that join button on YouTube and you can join that way. Facebook, become a supporter. It's $4.99 a month. These things, these Midland weather radios are about $35 a piece. So you'll have a chance to win it. Become a supporter. Support the work we do for you, and it helps us help you as well as we give these things away between now and all through the month of April every Friday. All right, let's go over this. This is tomorrow, Thursday. We have a marginal risk out for northern parts of Texas, Oklahoma, over towards southeastern parts of Kansas. I zoomed in here so you can see some towns here. We're talking about Bartlesville, Tulsa, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Arkansas, down to McAllister, Ardmore, Oklahoma City, Norman, down to Lawton, Wichita Falls, Texas, over to Paris, Texas. This is a marginal risk for severe thunderstorms tomorrow. Isolated strong severe storms are possible over parts of southern and southern plains here Thursday evening into the overnight hours. So large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes could be possible tomorrow. Now, the bigger threat will come on Friday. Kind of zoomed in here for Thursday as well. This is right around Joplin, Chanute, up to Topeka, Kansas, Wichita, Emporia, up towards just probably just west of Kansas City here. And then we have a marginal risk up here in north central parts of Nebraska as well. The light green is just general thunderstorms. This is going to be late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening in through tomorrow night on Thursday. All right, this is for Friday. Big time severe weather is possible. This is only the day 3 outlooks. We have a couple more days for the Storm Prediction Center to really hone in on maybe even a categorical upgrade. We'll see. But enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of the Mississippi Valley to the Mid-South. We're talking, this is a few towns here: Memphis, Tennessee; St. Louis, Missouri; Des Moines, Iowa; Little Rock, Arkansas; Springfield, Missouri. It's just a few towns here. Around that, in the slight risk: Chicago, Indianapolis, Nashville, Cincinnati, and Louisville. All part of this big time severe weather outbreak that could happen on Friday afternoon through Friday night. Potentially intense and widespread severe thunderstorms are expected Friday afternoon into the overnight hours across portions of the middle Mississippi Valley and mid-south vicinity, eastward to the lower Ohio and Tennessee valleys. Damaging wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles per hour and tornadoes will be the main hazards on Friday to Friday night across the area. All right, I'm going to go region by region here to kind of hone in on the severe weather for Friday. So, slight risk: Shreveport, Monroe, going up towards Paris, Texas; Fort Smith, Fayetteville. Then you get to enhanced risk, talking Conway, Hot Springs, Little Rock, Pine Bluff, up to Jonesboro, Mountain Home, over to Ash Flat, Pocahontas, West Memphis as well. Now let's go to the southeast view here. All right, slight risk, basically going all the way up through Huntsville, Alabama; Nashville, Bowling Green, Lexington, Frankfort, Kentucky, Louisville; and then enhanced risk: Paducah, Clarksville, Tennessee; Jackson, Memphis, Tupelo, Mississippi, all under enhanced risk for Friday. All right, gonna zoom in the rest of the area here. So Waterloo, Iowa, down to Iowa City; Burlington, Iowa; Des Moines, down to Kirksville, Missouri; Hannibal, St. Louis; Jefferson City, Columbia, Rolla; Springfield, West Plains, Poplar Bluff, down to Cape Girardeau, all under enhanced risk. Slight risk on the western side of Missouri here, all the way up towards Mason City, Iowa, and over towards Chicago. Then down towards Indianapolis and Indiana as well. Like I said, damaging straight line winds of in excess of 70, 80 miles an hour with tornadoes is possible Friday afternoon through Friday night. Now let's take a look at future radar. So we're not in range of the high resolution short term models. Okay, we got to get within 48 hours for the short term, or the short range here. So let's go over NAM real quick. But you can see by this skips ahead. This about 1 o'clock on Friday. Storms are going to start popping here in Arkansas, in through southern Missouri, and then as you get towards 4 o'clock, and it storms up here towards Iowa into western Missouri, and then by 7 o'clock on Friday, you got a nice little bowing line of storms, basically from Arkansas all the way up through Missouri, through western Illinois, in through eastern Iowa as well. And then this line of storms really takes off towards 10 o'clock towards eastern Arkansas, Boot Hill, Missouri, southern Illinois, heading its way into Indiana as we go into early morning on Saturday morning. It's through almost central Tennessee, northern Mississippi, and through central Kentucky, and it's made its way through Indiana by 1 a.m. on Saturday. All right, so the HRRR goes out to about 1 or 2 o'clock on Friday. So you see storms starting to get going around 7 a.m. across eastern parts of Kansas, southeastern parts of Kansas, and some development down here in Oklahoma. This kind of drains into Missouri up here. This is just a prelim of what's to come. Got some storms popping down here in northwestern parts of Arkansas. And then they really start ramping up around basically western Arkansas. You can see this individual cells not congealed into a line yet. So you're going to have some supercells out ahead of this. Very straight line winds, 70, 80 miles an hour, and some tornadoes will be possible, especially if you get these storms out there by themselves and nothing really to bother them, especially on these southern flanks and through central Arkansas possibly as well. Up here in south central Missouri, got some storms popping around 12 o'clock and then as we head towards 1, this is trying to get into a line coming in through Missouri, in through Arkansas, and it'll fill in up here through Iowa and Missouri. I think more so than what this model's saying. Now the 00Z is just now coming out. It's not gone all the way out to 48 hours yet, but I will have another update tomorrow. We'll have a full scope of what this severe weather was going to, what future radar is going to look like all the way through this event. But by 1 o'clock on Friday, you got storms up in here in Chicago, storms in Iowa, and then lots of storms down here in Arkansas and Missouri. Some of these could be potentially potent with some tornadoes possible, especially, and straight line winds in excess of, like I said, 70 to 80 miles an hour. All right, then we get through this severe weather event, get through this weekend, and then here we go again, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We've already got a slight risk out for Arkansas, Missouri, southern half Illinois into Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, over towards northwestern parts of Alabama. And I'm telling you, the Gulf of Mexico is way above normal for this time of year. So as you get these troughs to eject, we're going to have a lot of moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. And this Tuesday, Wednesday next week, there's going to be more heat and humidity to deal with this system coming out as well. So this system bears watching for next Tuesday and Wednesday. So this is your early heads up. Beyond what we're going to deal with Friday into Saturday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, more severe weather is possible, and this is not going to be the end as we head into April. Okay, so stay weather aware, have a way to get warnings. If you can, get a NOAA weather radio from Midland. It's basically the gold star of having a NOAA weather radio. It's like having a tornado siren in your house. It's a fully customizable. You can pick which warning will notify you. Please make sure you have those tornado warnings programmed in there as well. You can program it for your county, so that way, if the plus it has battery backup, I believe it takes 3 or 4 AA batteries for a battery backup. So in case you're sleeping at night, the power goes out, you'll still have a way to get warnings. Like I said, this is like having a tornado siren in your house. So it emits a 90 decibel audible alert, wake you up so you can take action before the storm or tornado strikes. Okay? All right, if you want to win one, you can become a supporter today. It's $4.99 a month on Facebook. Different ways to support us on YouTube as well. Click that join button. And then we're going to be giving those weather radios away every Friday, starting this Friday and then going through the month of April. Okay? All right, stay safe out there. I'll have another update tomorrow evening. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Subscribing is free on YouTube. And then click all on notifications. You'll be notified every time we go live or post notifications, okay? Or post content for you all. Have a great night. Kind of ran over. I've been trying to do about 7 to 8 minutes. I know I ran over, so I apologize on that. So hopefully you found this video very informative. And I appreciate you all. And time to prepare is now to get ready for Friday and Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.